Well, I'm no soothsayer. First couple, bit wobbly. Came in though, didn't it? Yeah, that came in. That did come in. That was good. Yeah, they're good. 100 yards. They're good. Right, let's try Wild Man on the B setting on here. Right, so pro hunters. So the first couple, 2-3 shots, a bit of rye, but again, acclimating the barrel. I've got 10 Wild Mans at 100, 30 grains, same weight. Different looking slug. I mean, the way they do it, I don't know how they do it. I haven't got a clue. I'm not paid to do that. But yeah, they're different, but do the same thing. Let's see. I still foresee 1 or 2 or 3 maybe going a bit tricky, and then they'll come in, I'm sure. This is on B on the power wheel. Let's come with it. They opened up a bit, actually. They did open up a bit. I mean, any more than the pro hunters first? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, don't know. I think. No. But again, as I say, it's a general tune for everything, so it shoots everything all right. No, that wasn't great. We'll keep trying, don't worry. The next one's please. I think we're going to put on max power. We do Nielsen's next, shall we? Yeah, come on. Nielsen's, flat out, max power, giving it big licks. Right, let's see what they do at 100. You can see through this, there's a hell of a mirage out there, so it's chuffing through there, I can tell you that for now. Let's get on with it. Nah. That's as big as your head. Well, I mean, yeah, not as big as your head, but it's big. No. Again, it's an FX. What can you do? You can tune it to that slug and it'll work perfectly. But no, that we're having none of it. No, definitely not. That's a no from me. So 2.2 to the old barrel. I've cleaned it, pulled it through. It's just drying out. I like to let it. I've got two wet ones with Bellastol on it, one dry one, and then leave it for a bit, and then that cleans it nice and easy. Then maybe one before I shoot it. We've topped her up with air. She's ready to roll. Pro Hunters, 100 yards. We're going to do this, then we're going to do. I think we're going to do this Pro Hunter. Then we're going to do Wild Man, and then an NSA. And then we're going to go and put a gong or 2 gongs out at 200 yards. See what we do. I've just burped. Cool, aren't I? Ever the professional. My mum would be proud. Sorry. Right, let's do it. That's really good. That's really good. Right, I think a group at 100 with the wild bands. We're now on A setting. All these settings. It's slow, medium, fast. I like that. And it hot. Yes, by the way, it's really hot again, which is lovely. Great weather. I used to love September. Don't anymore, but that's another story. This is hot. Let's get on with it. Come on, stop mucking about. That is lovely. What have I learnt about slugs? I've learnt that I know nothing about them, and every day is a learning curve. Every day is a school day. I thought I knew it all. No, I didn't really think I knew it all at all. I thought I knew something. I didn't know anything. Are all slugs, are they the same as they were yesterday? Are they the same today? No, they're not. They're not, because it's different heats. So if it's hot, that slug, the characteristics change, yeah, and it's not the same as it was yesterday on a cooler day. If it's hot today, cold yesterday, it's different. It's different completely. It's amazing. I've learned. I say the stuff I've learned. I've sat there scratching my head, going like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's amazing. I didn't know that. We've done this a bunch of times because things have changed. You know, my gun doesn't shoot this. Suddenly it does shoot that, and it shoots them well. And you're like, huh? We think it's down to weather. We think it's down to thin air. We think it's down to the temperature of the slugs. But anyway, it's been brilliant. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have you learned anything? I don't know. I have. I've learned a load. Yeah, I've learned a load. I've learned that you don't leave your slugs out in the sun because they change, and they do. I've learned that I need a bigger air cylinder. I've got through some air, let me tell you. Both guns are just caning it. The Red Wolf only does 30 shots at high power. It doesn't do many. Good gun, but there you go. Now, let's talk about the guns real quick. If you want a gun that you want to go out and do some hunting with, and you want to shoot slugs, the Red Wolf, the Daystate Red Wolf is lovely. You can go to the garage, you can go to a shop, buy one, plug it in, charge it up, clean the barrel, whack a scope on it, and you can go out hunting with it, right? Once you've find which slug works with it. Something just flew over like pterodactyl. Anyway, that's lovely. And it either works on slow, medium or fast. If it doesn't work on one of those settings, forget it, that's it, bin it, right? Like, bin those slugs, find some more. It will work with one or two or three. The FX is a completely different animal. If you go buy one, high power, lovely, you go, right, let's have it. I've seen Matt Dubber do this, I've seen Harat do this, I've seen Wolf do it, I've seen Ted, Bobo, I've seen them all do it, right? 250 yard headshots. If you think that's what you're going to get with your FX out the box, you're sorely mistaken, because that's what I thought, and I didn't. It was running 600 foot per second with pretty much everything I put through it, and I'm like, why is it only doing that? Now, I didn't know how to set it up. Lucky I had a mate a mate of a mate set it up for me for a basic tune. Luckily, he's done an amazing job and shown me how to do it. If you just sat me on a desert island with all the tools to do it, I'd have broken it straight away. I would not know. I still wouldn't know how to do it a year later. It's not a 5-minute job. The Red Wolf, charge it up, go shoot it. 30 shots, you think, well, that's not very many, but can you carry 30 rabbits? We discussed this earlier. With the FX, there's a bunch more shots, let me tell you, depending where you set your reg. The FX isn't an out the box, go shoot. It's not that at all. There's an awful lot of work. It's given me a renewed respect for the guys I watch on YouTube. 68 Whiskey shot Bobo's gun out to 300 yards for pigeons, right? Now that to me is phenomenal. That's incredible. The work they must have put into marrying that slug to that barrel and sorting it all out together to get like a proper harmonic tune must have not taken 5 minutes. That must have been a job and a half. The little I know, it's like, well, you know, hats off to them. You know, I just thought you just whack a new slug and off you go. That's not the case at all. Both are incredibly good guns. The Daystate's a lovely gun. The FX is a lovely gun. I love them both. Which is best? It's like your children, isn't it? You know, I have got a favourite. No, I haven't. They're both lovely. They're both wonderful. They both work really well. One, you've got to be a computer scientist. The other one, you've got to have power. That's it. They're both great guns. They're both slug shooters, and they shoot a lot of slugs. Not a few, a lot of slugs. The FX probably more so. Listen, anyway, I've rambled on long enough. I hope you've enjoyed this, and maybe you learned something, because I know I've certainly learned a shed load. I really have. I've tried to keep it impartial. I've tried to keep it fair. I've tried to do this. I mean, this isn't the last video we're doing on slugs, because I've learned now that I don't know anything and I need to learn more. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So listen, stay tuned, and thanks ever so much for watching Triple G. If you like it, share it. subscribe if you want to. If you're feeling a bit, you know, go on, subscribe up. If you want to, great. If you don't bother. And just don't talk to me. No, I'm joking. Have a good time. Thanks for watching.